Okay, so there's two ways that you can set up a Google Meet that are they're both pretty slick. The first way is if like you want to set up a meeting like right now and email like all the parents like right then. So you could say on like Monday, we're going to do a meeting on Wednesday. I will email out a link at 10:50. And so if you wanted to do that just to set up a meeting sort of on the fly, the website is just meet.google.com. And then from there, you just make sure you're logged in with your school district address. And then you just click join or start a meeting. You can do a nickname there, but there's no need to. I don't ever. And then you just click continue. And then it's just going to start a meeting. And so you've seen this screen before, right? Because then you can click join now. And so then like you could click, so then you would enter it the same way you do for faculty meeting. But then that's the copy joining info. So you could add your parents individually if you wanted, but there's no need. I've never done that. I just do click copy joining info, and it copies it to your clipboard. And then in an email, you can just paste. Control V, right click and then paste, and then send that to all your parents at once. So that's the first way of doing it. And it's fine. It works out just fine. There's another way. This is the way that if you want to like schedule it in advance, I've started using this one more, where if you want to schedule it so that way that, when you email the parents, we're having a class meeting on Friday, here is the link. So they have the link right then and there. It will be at 11. You can actually schedule it through Google Calendar. So calendar.google.com. And then it'll take you to this calendar view. So let's say you wanted to set it up for Friday. So you could just click on the date that you want to go to. And then, you could say Mrs. Birmingham. I won't type it all out. Class meeting. And then from there, I don't like this shortened quick add. I just like the full template. So I always click on more options and it pulls me up to this big screen. I just feel like I can do more with it. So then you'd unclick all day, and then you can put the date. So it's already on the 15th. We could say 11 a.m. It defaults to a half hour, but you can extend it out if you want. Truthfully, the end time on this won't matter for you. The beginning time will, just because the link isn't live all the time, but it goes live. I don't even know. I mean, I've logged on like a half hour before the meeting started, and it was there. So anyway, so just make sure you have the start time at the time you want. And then this is the key right here, is you're just going to click add Google Meet video conferencing. And so you click the drop down, and then now it just generated a link for you. So now automatically, you've got that link right there. So you can highlight this and then either right click and then do copy, or Control C, and then just, email that, paste that, and say our meeting will be on Friday at 11. Click the link below. I usually tell them that, if they need to be from a web browser, that has a video and microphone. But I tell them like if they're on an Apple device or an Android, it's fine. They just have to download the Google Meet app. So they can still, I have for class meetings, I have some kids that join in from iPads and iPhones and stuff, and they just have to have the Meet app, and they can still click on it from within the email and it'll pull it up in the app. So then from there, you just click save, and it's on your screen. It's saved in your calendar. You don't have to share the calendar with anyone. The main thing is just that you've scheduled it. And then that link, anyone that you share the link with will be able to access it. So then if you want to access that link, on Friday morning, then you would just go to Google Calendar and then you'd click on it. And you can actually, if you want an email, you can click, when you're setting it up, you can click email. You want it to email you a half hour before, and it will email you that link. It'll email you the calendar invite and then the link right there. So that way it's just right to you. if you don't want to have to go back in and find it and just get it through your email. And then you just click save and you're good to go. So, both ways work. I just find scheduling it in the calendar is a little bit easier because then I'm not sending out an email to parents saying, hey, I'm send you another email. I just send it. Here's what the link's going to be. And then, you can just log on with that link. And then I still usually actually send out the link anyway, just to remind them. But at least then you're over communicating, so they're not having to dig back through. And that's all. I mean, it's really simple. You click on it. Once you click on that link, it just takes you to the join, the join screen that you've seen before, and then it lets you join. So that's